All of you here who are already registered know that the theme of our event is love, learn, and lead. And who better to tell us about this than our first keynote speaker? She is the founder and CEO of unomantra, a business strategy consulting and leadership advisory firm. She's had an illustrious career with many reputed MNCs for over 25 years. The Economic Times Polymer Awards conferred on her the CEO of the Year 2017, while she was leading Tupperware India as the managing director. And most importantly, for all of us here today, she is the founder of this beautiful community of 300 plus women entrepreneurs in the coaching and consulting domain, SHEmantra. She's one of those inspirational leaders who brings passion and purpose into everything she does, be it creating iconic brands, leaders, or communities like this. She brings in the passion. When I asked a few SHEmantrans what they really thought about her, I got paragraphs and paragraphs for which I would probably need an hour to introduce her. But I've summed it up in a few sentences. Everyone says she operates from a place of abundance and is committed to seeing others rise and prosper. She is intuitive, insightful, and perceptive, and sees qualities and strengths in people that at times they may not see themselves. And in the last 2 months, we've all been interacting together very closely, and we have all experienced her large heart, tough love, her cool, calm, composed demeanor, and her ability to see the good and positive side of things and of people always. She says, I like to see myself as someone whose eyes are always looking up at the skies while my feet rest firmly on the ground below me. Are you excited to meet her? Well, please help me welcome the woman I know is the most grounded person I know, Shilpa Ajwani. Welcome, Shilpa.
Welcome to you as well, Kavita. Somebody has to welcome you too, right?
Thank you.
Thank you for the lovely start of the day and this introduction. I'm already emotional.
Over to you. I'm not taking your time.
Thank you. A very warm welcome to everyone joining us from across the globe today. I acknowledge all of you, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that you made the time to be with us for our first ever SHEmantra Fest. And gosh, we are excited. We're really excited because we have curated this fest with a lot of love. And it has been curated by over 300 SHEmantrans, especially for you. And these SHEmantrans live in 9 different countries. So you can imagine what has gone into creating this fest for you. As I'm talking to all of you, and I'm emotional as well, I'd like to go back 2 years. 2 years back to the same room. My books were right here, and I was sitting and working on this table. We were in the midst of the lockdown, the COVID lockdown in India. Everything was shut around us. And I could already start to see that in June 2020, a lot of the women I knew, a lot of the women entrepreneurs that I knew had started to play it smaller. They had started to play it smaller because the demands on their time from everybody else had started to grow bigger. This was also the time where we had not yet downloaded Zoom and Teams. We had no idea what the virtual world looked like really. And as I sat here on my desk, I felt very vulnerable. And I didn't know what tomorrow would bring. What I just knew was, as I looked, especially within my own domain, which is coaching and consulting, a lot of the women I saw had their life replaced. Coaching, consulting, creativity. were getting replaced by cooking, cleaning, and caregiving. Was there an end in sight? Or had we left our corporate careers, successful corporate careers, to start a second innings and see it all go waste? That just couldn't happen. And then I made up my mind that if COVID was separating us from our dreams, a community would come up and we would be able to hold each other's hands and take us through this storm. The storm was the same. We might have been in different boats, but imagine if there was a common purpose anchoring us, supporting us, surrounding us with love and care. We would survive this together. When that happened, I started to reach out to women in consulting and coaching that I knew. And everyone I spoke with mirrored my need for belonging. And they said, yes, I would like to join. And mind you, these were complete strangers. I had not met them. I had not known them ever in my life. And this was not me typically. But to dare to go connect with people I did not know and to ask those women, knowing that they could say a no and reject me and my idea and say, how stupid of you. I said, this is not the time to think about me. This is the time to think about we. And with that intention, as I started to reach out, was born SHEmantra in July 2020. Our first meeting was actually quite cute. Just 7 of us turned up. Nobody knew each other. We were equally nervous as to what would this be all about. But it was that meeting that laid the foundation for who we were to become and who we would be for. And we decided that SHEmantra would be built on the foundation of abundance, because there is enough for all, provided we are willing to share. A foundation also of growth, respect, collaboration, and have faith in our limitless potential to get better every day. We were not going to settle as SHEmantrans. We would not stay mediocre. We would hold each other's hand and live our purpose to enable personal and professional growth by sharing ideas, experiences, best practices. And we would hold each other in a safe space without judgment. And this started to translate one day at a time. And it was so beautiful as one woman entrepreneur after another started connecting, adding her value back with her contribution to SHEmantra. And SHEmantrans started to make SHEmantra. And this July, as we were celebrating our second birthday, there was a lot of merriment, celebration, emotions, happiness, awe as to, my God, we reached here. And then I heard voices of SHEmantrans who started to say, Shilpa, we have started to experience transformation. That kind of transformation which comes from deep inside of us and lights up the world outside of us with its impact. We want other women who we know to experience the same. Can we? And then after a quirky conversation with a passionate SHEmatran, who was very persistent on a morning call she made to me, we ignited the spark for the SHEmantra Fest. Alpa Kapadia Teli, if you're listening to me, that phone call made a difference. And yes, we are here today with over 1,700 women who have registered and so many people who know about us now. And it all starts from a place of pure intention, a lot of love, and a feeling of abundance because we want to share what we have experienced. So this fest has been curated by all these wonderful women from idea to execution in under 3 months. Under 3 months. Many of us still haven't met each other in the real world. We've been coordinating across time zones. We've had personal challenges in this 3-month journey, but we were so committed. We wanted to come to you, and we wanted to come to you now. Because now is the time to challenge our limiting beliefs that hold us back and make us play small. Now is the time to learn, unlearn, relearn, and take us to that place where we all deserve to be. Play at our highest potential. Now is the time where we need to think about not crawling, not walking, but making a leap into a future of possibilities. Now is the time to hold each other's hands and to experience the power of transformation. And that is the purpose of this fest. That is the theme which reflects the ethos of SHEmantra, of love, learn, and lead. And I recently read a poem, and something I thought I would want to share with all of you today. It resonated deeply with me, and in a way it summarized everything that we are about at SHEmantra as well. So for all of you this morning, I'd like to read from Donna Ashworth's I Wish I Knew. This is for all of you. Your light is simply made of the you-ness that makes you, you. The worries you have in the night, the music which sparks your joy, the book you had to read twice, the memories stored safely in your heart, the people you love, and the people who love you. Your light is never dependent on how you look or how you perform. It's just there. And it's quite simply brilliant. And it's all yours. And it lights up every room you walk into, whether you activate it or not. What a wonderful thing. Shine bright, little fighter. This dark world needs your glow. So everyone here, let's shine our light as the world needs it. Making it symbolic for us today is an inspiring SHEmantran who lives in the heart of India, Bhopal. Let's set a beautiful intention for our own transformation through this SHEmantra Fest, so that we enable our journey of love, learn, and lead together. And may all SHEmantrans become your enablers, holding this space in these 2 beautiful days curated especially for you. Let's begin the SHEmantra Fest. Let's light the lamp with our spirited Rashmi Bhargav.